Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. I am doing readings in between readings. Okay, so this is going to be a quick one. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and cleanse the energy real quick. Guys, thank you so much for the likes, the super chats, the donations. Okay, so... All right, let's see. What do we got for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Angel guides, spirit guides, a good, loving light, clear and precise messages for my Cappies. What does Capricorn need to know at this time for the higher and greater good, Spirit? What does Capricorn need to know right now for their higher and greater good, Spirit? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay, so let's see. What do we got for Capricorn? This is What's the Vibe, if you guys are interested. Okay, so if you guys are interested, this is what it looks like. I got it on Amazon. It says here, blocked. Some of you are blocking somebody. All right, some of you could be traveling here, moved on, nothing to say. Stop calling, okay? So for some of you here, you're kind of like, over it. All right, so moved on, nothing to say. You blocked this person, they blocked you. Okay, so if this is not you, this could be the person that you're dealing with. All right, what's blocked? Here, karmics. Okay, so for some of you here, this is a third party or hater of some sort. Somebody learned their lesson. For some of you here, you blocked this person. This was a karmic of some sort. Okay, so for some of you here, that's what has to happen. All right, so you might have nothing to say with this person or something like that, and this person could have put you in third parties, okay, and hated with your haters, okay, or something like that. Then you got consequences here. All right, so bad choices, games, mixed signals. All right, so somebody here could be like playing games, mind games with you or something like that with bad choices here. All right, so consequences. All right, for their actions, somebody's paying for their consequences. Okay, so what is consequences here? All right, smell the roses. For some of you here, you're waking up to something. Slow down, take time for you. Okay, so get out in nature. For some of you here, you need to smell the roses. I'm getting a lot of wake up. Okay, so a lot of wake up in this reading. All right, wake up and smell the roses. What else, Spirit? Something about roses. All right, somebody that you could be dealing with is a psychopath. Okay, they're abusive, they're conniving, they're unpredictable. All right, so what's psychopath? This could be the person that you're dealing with. Somebody could be like extremely obsessed with you or something like that. Yeah, and they're suffering in silence. Okay, for some of you here, you close the door on this person. This says here, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Okay, so somebody here could have some sort of broken dreams, or they're suffering in silence here and they're paranoid. Okay, so cautious, insecure, and guarded. So let's get into the tarot. 11:14. Okay, 3:30 on the clock, on the timer. 333. Some of you could be seeing those synchronicities. Angel guides, spirit guides, a bit of light, clear and precise messages for my Cappies. What is this with blocked, moved on, nothing to say, stop calling, okay, and then karmic. All right, in the bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, something is definitely over. All right, the Sun is in the reverse. Okay, so Leo energy. All right, the Sun is in the reverse. Somebody could be depressed. Somebody could be oppressed here. Okay, so what is the Sun in the reverse? The Four of Cups. You see something clear for what it is. Okay, you have a renewed interest in the world for some of you here. Maybe a renewed interest in loving somebody as well. So this could be significant. All right, what's the Sun here in the reverse with the Four of Cups in the reverse? I feel like somebody could have taken you for granted, and I feel like you have a renewed interest in the world. Okay, for some of you here, rejection is a form of protection. All right, you got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, so somebody here could have learned some sort of lesson. They're down in their monies. Okay, so this could have been somebody here that's a gold digger of some sort. For some of you here, you moved on from this person. Okay, because King of Pentacles in the reverse is definitely somebody who's not reliable, resourceful, right? They're not good with money, right? They're a cheater. Okay, King of Pentacles in the reverse. They could have a different life with someone else or something like that, and you started to see something clear for what it is. All right, for some of you here, what you're realizing is that you're not happy and you're moving on. All right, there's nothing to say to this person. All right, so what's King of Pentacles in the reverse? Yeah, this is like a loss of vitality or something like that. And then you got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. All right, so somebody could be living in a fake family dynamic or a fake, they could be living a lie, okay? So that could be significant. Ten of Cups is in the reverse. This could also talk about a lack of support, okay? A lack of family support as well with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. This is unfulfilled wishes. Okay, somebody could have stepped out of a relationship or something like that and they didn't want to get exposed. They are now exposed, Five of Swords, and now you don't want to fight for it. Okay, so that could be significant as well. Five of Swords in the reverse, you defeated the monsters. Okay, you defeated these bullies, all right, whoever they are. They wanted to win at all costs. They got caught in the act. Four of Wands, right? This could have been some sort of, this could be a twin flame, all right, for some of you here. But yeah, what they wanted to win was what? Your stability, your security, your home, your relationship, okay, of some sort, right? There could have been a third party here trying to cause or instigate issues, okay? With the Ten of Cups here, it could have been family, right? What's the Four? The Devil in the reverse. That's your energy. So you're overcoming this block growth, right? For some of you here, you're having some sort of revelation here with the Devil in the reverse. Okay, so you're letting go of addictions. You're letting go of toxicities. What's this Devil in the reverse? You're letting go of karmics. All right, you learn your lesson. You're not fighting for something anymore. You're not fighting. You shouldn't be having to fight or be in competition with anybody. Some of you could be seeing 555. Okay, so what's the Five of Wands in the reverse? So Five of Wands with the Chariot in the reverse. Okay, some of you could be fighting with the Cancer. I know that's your sister sign. Okay, but the Chariot is in the reverse. All right, so there could be somebody here who's at a distance. There could be some sort of block growth or something like that. And I feel like with the Devil here, you're overcoming it. And the Strength card, all right, Leo energy, you're stronger than you think you are. Okay, you're overcoming something. All right, so the Chariot also talks, you got the King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working on something. The Chariot also talks about an officer. Could be an officer, somebody who drives for a living. Your car could be broken or something like that. You stop fighting for this car. Okay, so that could be significant. The Chariot in the reverse also talks about hate winning over love. Okay, so there could have been somebody here trying to cause some sort of chaos so that you could lose your focus. Okay, but I don't feel like that's the case with the Strength card. I feel like you just got stronger. All right, so what's the consequences? Smell the roses. So bad choices, games, mind games, mixed signals. This could be the person that you're dealing with. All right, so you're waking up to something. What is this, Spirit? The Ten of Wands, that this person has a lot of burdens. Okay, for some of you here, you can't see yourself moving forward with this person. You're blocked, okay, or you're blocking your vision. All right, Ten of Wands, that's a lot of burdens. Those are burdens that maybe you don't even have to carry. These are burdens that are not even yours. All right, what's the Ten of Wands, Spirit? Something is definitely heavy. Something is burdensome. Okay, and then the Tower. This could be all of a sudden. All right, I'm also picking up here building. Okay, so somebody could be wanting to rebuild a certain situation here. Scorpio, Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sag with the Ten of Wands. All right, somebody could be having a Tower moment. So a Tower moment is when something is set on a faulty foundation, so it has to crumble down. All right, so what is this Tower? This could have been all of a sudden. Okay, so upheaval, chaos, conflict. What is this Tower with the Ten of Wands? Right, you got the King of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could have been because of this person. Okay, so for some of you here, you're dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio, heavy Scorpio. Okay, so King of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody here gives bad advice. They overindulge. They drink a lot. They cause chaos, they cause upheaval, they're a drama starter. Okay, so King of Cups in the reverse, they give horrible advice, they're not empathetic, they're insecure, if anything. And then you got the Moon. So yeah, heavy Cancer. All right, so something hidden is coming to light. This person doesn't want you knowing something. All right, so for some of you here, Spirit is telling you to slow down, take some time for you. All right, get out in nature and be connected with nature here so that you can make a right choice, because somebody here could be like influencing you to make the wrong choices here. All right, with the King of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more. Tell me more with the King of Cups in the reverse and Moon. Yeah, and they're delaying you. Okay, so they're the cause of a missed opportunity for you. All right, a new beginning for you. All right, so Ace of Pentacles. What is Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Stagnicity. Okay, when it comes to money. What's Ace of Pentacles? For some of you here, you could feel like in debt to someone here. It could be in your family, but anyway, in debt to someone here. Somebody helped you or something like that. So now they want strings attached, or they are, because they helped you, they want you to make their choices. Okay, so for some of you here, you need to make your own choices. Fuck whatever this King of Cups wants. Okay, they live their life, right? Misery loves company. Somebody's getting karma. Libra energy, justice. Okay, so somebody could be going to somebody could be dealing with the legal system or something like that with this consequences. They made a bad choice here. Somebody could be like filing for bankruptcy or something like that as well. All right, so whoever this person is, that could be significant. All right, they're trying to balance something out. All right, so for some of you here, you've already woken up to this shit. All right, 9 of Wands in the reverse, you're giving up on something. You could be struggling to achieve some sort of goal. It has to do with some sort of karma. All right, so what's this 9 of Wands? So this could be the person that you're dealing with. They're trying to, for some of you here, your wall is completely up. This is the Wounded Warrior. Your wall is completely up. You have been struggling. Okay, you've gone through the ringer and back. Okay, so what is this 9 of Wands, Spirit? Aries, Leo, Sag, Chiron energy, and then the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so somebody could be trying to like cause you to have some insecurities or something like that with the Page of Cups in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse is something that's insincere. Okay, some of you here could be getting a love offer or something like that, but it's pebbles. Okay, it's not like the crystal that you need. All right, so Page of Cups is in the reverse. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I do forget to say that. All right, so Page of Cups is in the reverse. Okay, I feel like their gifts are being stripped from them. Okay, or something like that. That's their karma. What's the Page of Cups in the reverse? So Page of Cups is in the reverse, so that's envy. So somebody here is envious of you. Okay, they don't want you moving forward. 3 of Pentacles, they don't want you learning from your past mistakes. They just want you walking away from anything that they want you to walk away from. The fuck? Okay, Page of Cups, 9 of Wands. What's the Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, Spirit? The Death card, yeah, something is over. Okay, so even if they come in with some sort of an apology or something like that, you've gone through this transformation already, the Death card, Scorpio energy. All right, so for some of you here, you guys are moving forward. You're calling it quits, whatever this is. All right, you smelled the roses. You realized that somebody was playing mind games with you, sending you some sort of mixed signal. Somebody could have been lying to you, giving you bad advice here. Okay, so they're going to get some sort of karma for that because they allowed you to miss out on an opportunity that Spirit had for you. All right, so the justice is there. So now they could be dealing with justice systems. They could be dealing with natural disasters with the Tower. All right, electrical fires or some shit like that could be significant. All right, what's psychopath here? Abusive, conniving, unpredictable, unspoken desires, feeling real feelings, broken dreams. They're suffering in silence. Okay, so who is this, Spirit? The Lovers in the reverse because you left somebody behind. Right, could be a Gemini for some of you here. The Lovers in the reverse is disharmony. Somebody could be disloyal. Somebody could be in the down low. Okay, so the Lovers in the reverse. Right, definitely unhappiness within a relationship. What is this Lovers in the reverse? You're realizing that this person could be abusive or conniving or something like that. You're realizing that shit and you're awakening to it. Okay, so what's the Lovers in the reverse? Yeah, this was a trap. Somebody could be going to jail. Somebody could be in some sort of spiritual jail. Okay, for causing you to suffer in silence. What's the Eight of Swords? This could also be self-sabotage. Gemini. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Heavy Gemini. All right, what's the Eight of Swords here? Somebody could have bound you. What's the Eight of Swords? All right, the Hermit. They could have bound you here so that you could ghost everybody, so that you could ghost someone. Okay, for some of you here, you felt trapped and you ghosted a situation. All right, so the Hermit. What's this Hermit? Virgo energy. What's the Hermit? For some of you here, you guys are suffering in silence, but you're going within. Okay, Page of Swords. Somebody could be watching you, or maybe you're trying to like learn something here with the Hermit and the Page of Swords. You could be standing up for someone as well. Okay, so Page of Swords here. Somebody could be watching you as you grow, as you're going within. Okay, so go within. What's this Hermit here with the Page of Swords? You could be learning something about how to help yourself, how to heal, okay, from a bad connection, from a karmic relationship or some sort, right? 7 of Pentacles, 7 years could be significant. It's in the reverse. For some of you here, you made a bad investment, Okay, you could have ghosted something and self-sabotaged something and went off to somewhere else. 7 of Pentacles. You're kind of like patiently waiting to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, but there's somebody here who's abusive and conniving, very unpredictable. Right, King of Wands is in the reverse. This person could be a warlock of some sort. Okay, they're abusive. They're a fucking tyrant. They're conniving. They're unpredictable. King of Wands in the reverse. Right, they could be mad at you. Aries, Leo, Sag. This person is not, it's non-committal. Okay, so for some of you here, that's why you're leaving this person behind. All right, what's King of Wands in the reverse? King of Wands and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, this is you moving, instead of moving towards calm, you're moving towards chaos. Okay, so if you give this person a chance or something like that, even if they're suffering in silence, they're in the reverse. Okay, they could be out and about, right, doing things with different people. Okay, so this person could smell good, they could look good, whatever, but at the end of the day, they're not someone who you want to have a long-term relationship with. All right, so what's the 6 of Swords in the reverse? Somebody could be wanting to return after ghosting a situation. Okay, so you got the Hangman, Pisces energy. So this person could have tried to sacrifice you in a trip or something like that. That could be significant for some of you. That's why you could be a little paranoid or cautious, insecure, and guarded. Once you let your walls go down, okay, you got some sort of disappointing news. Yeah, somebody's stuck on someone. What's this Hangman? Or this could be like delays and stagnicity because of this person. The Empress. Taurus, Libra. What's the Empress? For some of you here, you guys could be pregnant. You guys could be giving birth to something new. Okay, so that could be significant. What's this Empress here? Taurus, Libra energy. Okay, so for some of you here, this could be your mama. All right, the High Priestess in the reverse who has a hidden agenda. Okay, or this could be your baby mama, or your baby daddy, or the other woman. The High Priestess is in the reverse. For some of you here, you need to follow your intuition. You're not following your intuition. Cancer, Pisces energy. Okay, so what's this High Priestess? And keep your room silent. Even if you're giving birth to something new, all right, keep your room silent so that nobody knows what you got going on. Okay, so that it could actually happen for you because you have a lot of evil eye energy. Page of Swords. Okay, and then you got the 2 of Swords and then the Hierophant. Okay, so you're kind of like between 2 choices here. I don't know, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they belong together, but the High Priestess is in the reverse. So somebody needs to follow their intuition when it comes to something. All right, and then the 2 of Swords. So the 2 of Swords talks about you're blindfolded with the ability to remove that blindfold and make a decision for something. All right, Libra Moon. All right, so it's either you're going to commit or you're going to be the other woman. Or what's going on, like kind of energy. All right, so somebody is unable to make a decision here. They don't want a long-term commitment, okay, or something like that. For some of you here, you're not going to be the other woman. You want commitment. Okay, so what's this Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? Taurus energy. Some of you could be dealing with it. Look, 2 of Cups. 2, 2, 2. Some of you could be seeing 2, 2, 2. Okay, so 2 of Cups. This is a divine union, okay, for some of you here. 2 of Cups. What's this 2 of Cups? This is the decision that needs to be made. Okay, so you know who your twin flame is. You know who your love is. This could be a twin flame connection here. 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups. The Lovers is in the reverse. So maybe somebody made a bad choice and went off to someone else, knowing that you're their twin, okay, or vice versa. All right, so what's this 2 of Cups? What's the 2 of Cups? All right, 6 of Cups. The Emperor. So you got the Empress to the Emperor and the upright. Okay, so this is your Emperor, guys. This is your Empress, whoever this is. If you're a dude, okay, then your Empress is, you know exactly who your Empress is. If you're a girl, then you know exactly who your Emperor is. Okay, both of you could be working on something together. Okay, so definitely 2 people that belong together are going to come back together. Okay, the other one of yous is dismissing intuitive downloads or feels like the other one has a hidden agenda when they don't. Okay, so they're willing to make a choice here. Two of Swords. You could be at a stalemate with this person at this time. Yeah, somebody's waking up to the fact, okay, Gemini energy, Nine of Swords. Somebody's waking up to the fact that this is their twin, this is their soulmate, this is who they want to be with. All right, the Fool, Aquarius energy. So some of you are going to be taking a leap forward. It's been taking you a while, but look, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. All right, I feel like you're going to move forward. For some of you here, it could be external forces or magic that's being done on you. All right, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, so that you and this person don't get back together. Ten of Swords, so that you could slowly burn, so that you could slowly go through whatever pain you have to go through. For some of you here, the worst of the hardship is over. You're healing. All right, Three of Swords. All right, you're moving forward. You're putting yourself out there. Okay, Knight of Wands. You could be spontaneous. All right, so the Temperance, Sagittarius energy with the 3. Guys, you got good things coming for you. Okay. And it all revolves around you loving yourself, okay, and giving you the love that you need. Nine of Pentacles, you're self-made, okay, or you're alone, or you're single and ready to mingle, whatever. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles here, you need to love yourself, and this Ace of Cups in the reverse, you need to love yourself first, okay? So, something is coming into balance, the Temperance. Somebody here is having a lot of patience to move on with something, right? You have a sense of foresight, you're waiting on your ships to come in, all right? You're very reliable, very resourceful. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. You guys could be herbalists, all right? You guys are good with money or something like that. Maybe you weren't at one point, but now you are, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is showing up there, all right? So this could be like money, destiny, whatever you're destined to do, okay? It could be at a different state or something like that with the Three of Wands, all right? You're going to be going to work, okay? And you're very empathetic. You're very good at whatever it is that you do. Some of you could be tarot readers, okay? So you guys could be working here. The Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Saturn here with the Eight of Pentacles, but I feel like things are going in your favor. Okay, so Ace of Wands, this is a new passionate beginning that comes in and brings the happiness in your life that you've been manifesting. Okay, so good for you. The Magician, this is you having your focus back. Okay, Four of Swords, resting when you need to rest. All right, the World, knowing that you're whole and complete all by yourself. That's the fucking truth. All right, so Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio energy showing up here with the World. All right, some of you are going to go travel here soon. Okay, so good for you. Get your passport ready. This is, you could be getting your passport ready. You could be sleeping on that. Get your passport ready. You guys are going to be traveling. Okay, you feel whole and complete all by yourself. You're getting the breakthrough clarity that you need. All you need to do is take that leap of faith. Okay, save the money, take that leap of faith. All right. Fuck all this magic and all this shit that people could be doing against you and stuff like that. If you don't give it if you don't give it life, it's not affecting you. It might do this to you, but it's not going to affect you. All right, so let me pull one of these really quick and close this reading. I have a reading to do now. All right, so let me pull some money cards really quick. Angel guides, spirit guides, give them light, clear, and precise messages for Capricorn. What do we got here? All right, so you got here collaborate. So collaboration. Some of you could be working with others, working with someone who has the same goals as you. I told you, you and your Empress or you and your Emperor could do something very similar. Okay, maybe you guys have a spiritual business or something like that. Okay, with the High Priestess here in the reverse. You need to kind of like put it up in the upright. Okay, so what else, Spirit? No. All right, so someone wants to do business with you. It could be 4 different individuals for some of you here. Right, it says here, just do it. Something about aesthetics. She's putting on makeup. All right, so something about your looks. Procrastination will not bring you any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into action and just do it. Like Nike. Some of you could be wearing a lot of Nikes. I don't know. So let's see what else. Spirit. Objective. All right, so writing down your goals will help you achieve them. Keep yourself on track, reaching your dreams one step at a time. So a target. Okay, so for some of you here, you could be a target. All right, or you know what your target is, you know what your objective is. Okay, you need to go ahead and hit that the bullseye there. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. This could include a lot of choices. All right, maybe even 3. Right, there's a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself and trust your instinct in choosing the best possible decision. right? So you got chance and change. You have to take a chance in order for something to change. So for some of you here, it's time for you to leap. For a leap of faith in the situation. Be more courageous in dealing with your finances. It may be uncertain, but may lead to great results. So angel guides, spirit guides, to go to the light for Cappy. Give me one. Give me one for Capricorn. For 3. Okay, so divine lineage, you got here harvest, okay, and then you got here rage. So it's okay for you to feel mad, all right? The number 23 could be significant, the number 43 could be significant, and the number 6 could be significant. All right, so you have a divine lineage here, okay? You know what you are supposed to be doing. You know what you're meant to be doing here. Okay, so you're about to be receiving a lot of things. It's going to be a radical rebirth. Okay, so you're supposed to be receiving a lot of finances, a lot of abundance in many forms. Abundance comes in many forms. Okay, so it's okay for you to feel like you are mad at someone and stuff like that, but forgive for you and move forward. All right, so that you could harvest, so that you could forgive, so that you could bring good things into your life. All right, so you got here divine lineage. Something about the ocean could be significant for some of you here. All right, emotions. All right, so I'm gonna read the number 6 really quick because that's the one that's calling my name. All right, so it says here, your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you're not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestor altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related and culturally or spiritually connected. I am my sister and my sister is me. Something about your brother or your sister could be significant. Okay, so that could be significant for some of you here. Your family could be significant for some of you here. All right, so that's what I got for you. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.